Hello, everyone. It's Donna. Have had some conversations with a customer about some mug rugs and things like that, and I thought I would do a quick little video of how you can uh, basically turn any embroidery design that you have that will fit into the size of the mug rug that you want into a mug rug. So I figured I would do this in Embird, and let's get started. Okay, first we're going to go into the Digitizing Tools, and I am actually just going to be working with a 5x7 hoop, and I am going to turn it sideways. So this would be it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to try to do a little rectangle here for the purpose of this demonstration. I'm not going to be too concerned if it's 100% perfect or not, but you'll get the idea, and you can just play around with it, get it the way you like it. But anyway, so this is it. This would be the shape of our mug rug. I may actually make this a little bit smaller, because if we go to let me make this 170. If we go to add some satin stitches on here, we're going to need a little bit of extra room. So here is the shape of the actual mug rug, and we're going to digitize this so that it would have a satin edge around here. But if you didn't want a satin edge, you could just stop stitching the design before the satin part starts, so that you could actually place, whatever type of binding that you want to put on your design. Anyway, so we have the square or the rectangle, and we're going to actually make a copy of this, and we're going to change the color. And since that was blue, we're just going to make this a purple color. It really doesn't matter. So, and it's on exactly on top of it. So the first one, this one, the blue one, would be your placement line, where you would put your you would stitch it out first, and it would show you where to lay your fabric. Then this one, you could actually, you could go ahead and go into parameters and make this an applique, so that it will automatically do everything for you. Let's go into the properties. I want the width of this to be 4. Hopefully it'll still fit. It should. It is 174.17 millimeters, so that will fit nice in the 5x7, because it's 130 by 180. Okay, so if you wanted to do any kind of like fill in here or something, or say you're going to want your design in here, in this area can be, I don't know, a motif area. So what we would do would be just really quick. We're going to make this a motif, and we're just going to put something in here right now. So we're going to have stars here, and then we will have bring in the design, or actually I'm going to take this over a little bit further and generate my stitches again. Okay, so we'll make this color, I don't know, a nice pink color, and we will go ahead and order the actual applique portion to the front. So here we would have our basic design, and you remember that the pink color will stitch before we do the applique, which is going to lay down a satin, the underlay and all of that. So what we're going to do, we're going to save this as let's just call it test right now. Okay, and we're going to compile and put this into editor. So here we are, and we're going to we're going to break all of this apart. Whoops. So we're going to separate all colors right here. Okay, so now we have the one where you stitch out first. It's going to show you where to lay your fabric. This one right here, actually I'm going to see if I can switch this. Okay, so what I did now, after this particular, your type or your placement line stitches, then it's going to stitch another color that's going to actually tack it down. Then you would have your fill in here, whatever motif, if you're going to have one. Then it will do the underlay for you to, or excuse me, after you stitch out this pink color or whatever your motif is or whatever color you're going to do, then you would actually perform your trimming of your fabric. Okay, and then right now the zigzag would print, the underlay for your satin stitch. Now if I wanted to bring in a file, let's bring in this little design. Now I can move this design over here, and it shows it as the last thing stitching. Well, no, I think I'm going to want my satin to be the last thing stitching, because like I said earlier, if you don't want a satin stitch, you just would stop at this point right here, so that you could attach a binding. But since we're adding this design here, we need to move this design up. So we would stitch order, and we're going to move this up, and we can either leave it after the underlay, the zigzag would be, or we could actually move it up one more so that it stitches out immediately after the motif here. And that way, whether you do a zigzag around here or you leave that off, that's entirely up to you. But this will show you or allow you to bring in a design, merge it in, and create your own unique little mug rugs. And it would be just something that you could, have fun playing around with, and I'd like to see some of your creations. So that's it for this little video. Hope you found some good use out of it, and I'd love to see what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.